Let's start with Chapter 4, Social and Political Movement. Introduction. In this chapter, we will learn how political parties helps the citizens to make their life more comfortable by taking up issues of farmers, laborers, youth, women, businessmen and senior citizens of India. So let's have an explanation. Political parties compete for political power. They win elections and try to resolve the problems of the common man. Political parties generally adopt a comprehensive perspective. They cannot concentrate on just one particular issue. Political parties adopt policies taking into consideration the interest of all farmers, laborers, businessmen, women, youth, and senior citizens of India. Why movements? Some people focus on a particular issue and continue towards it. They organize people and try to pressurize the government to resolve an issue. They constantly follow up on the issue, build public opinion about it, and thereby put a pressure on political parties and the government. This type of organized activity by the people is known as movement. Such movements are very important in a country like India, that is a democratic country. Different social problems come under discussion through this movement. The government then has to pay attention to such problems. Leaders and activists of the movement provide necessary information about those issues to the government. Some movements aim at opposing a particular decision or policy of the government. The right to protest is considered an important right in democracy. However, this right needs to be used patiently and responsibly. Why is a movement? And what is a movement? A movement is a collective group of people's action. People's active participation is expected in the movement. A movement can be formed when people come together in the interest of a particular issue. For example, pollution can be a single issue for which a movement can be created overall the country. A movement has a particular social objective or a focused problem. For example, movement against corruption aims at ending corruption. Movements have a leadership. Leadership keeps the movement active. Objectives of the movement, program of action, strategy of agitations are decided by its leaders. A strong leadership makes movement more effective. Movements have organizations. Without an organization, it becomes difficult to follow up the issues. For example, farmers' organizations work for farmers' movement. Any movement requires public support. People should feel connected to the issue that is undertaken by the movement. Movements have a program of action which help them to shape public opinion. Important movements in India. Tribal movement. In the pre-independence period, the British government deprived tribal people of their right to livelihood on forest resources. There was a tribal uprising in Kolam from Chota Nagpur, Gond from Orissa, Koli, Bhila and Ramoshi from Maharashtra, Santhal and Munda from Bihar. The tribal struggle has continued since those years. Tribals in India face several problems. One major problem is that they are denied right over forest. The main demand of the tribal movement is to accept the right over forest. They should be allowed to collect products of forest and also should have a right to cultivate it on forest land. Farmers' movement in India. Farmers' movement in India is an important movement. During the British period, farmers started getting organized due to anti-agriculture policies of the British colonial government. You must be aware of farmers' movement in Bardoli, Champaria, and movements against revenue collection. The farmers' movement were inspired by the thoughts of Mahatma Phule, Justice Ranade, Mahatma Gandhi. After the Green Revolution, the farmers' movement became more effective and active. The Green Revolution aimed at increasing agriculture production and achieving self-sufficiency in food grains. It did not benefit the poor farmers. The farmers were now divided into rich farmers and the poor farmers. Dissatisfaction among the poor farmers led to the beginning of farmers' movement. Appropriate price for agriculture products, agriculture to be treated as an industry, implementation of the recommendations of Swaminathan Commission, debt relief, debt cancellation, national policy for agriculture are some of the demands of the farmers' movement. शेतकरी संघटना, Bharatiya Kisan Union, All India Kisan Sabha are some of the examples or of the important farmers' organizations in India. Trade union. Trade union in India emerged in the background of industrialization. Textile industries, railway companies were established in India in the later half of the 19th century. In 1899, railway workers went on strike for their demands. However, the first organization for resolving the issues of workers was established in the year 1920. This organization is known as All India Trade Union Congress. In 1960s and 1970s, trade union movement organized several agitations. From 1980s, trade union movement started getting disintegrated. Globalization has affected the trade union movement to a great extent. Women's movement. In the pre-independence period, progressive men in India initiated the women's movement. The women's movement aimed at eliminating injustice against women and ending their exploitation. Help them to lead a respectful life and participate actively in social life. Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Mahatma Jyotirao Phule, Savitribai Phule, Maharshi Dhondo Keshav Karve, Pandita Ramabai Ranade took initiative in ending the practice of sati and child marriages. Reforms such as widow remarriage, women education, right to vote to women were possible due to the work of those reformists. After independence, the constitution gave equal rights to women in all fields. In spite of this, women were not treated equally in several fields. During this period, women's movement aimed at freedom of women. The movement demanded that the women should be treated as human beings. In the latter period, women participated to a great extent in the movements against corruption, caste discrimination, and religious extremism, which made them aware of injustice against their own selves. Women started taking initiative in organizing against injustice. In India, women's movement is not homogeneous in nature. However, women's movement at various levels are taking up the issues like women's health, social security, financial independence, and empowerment of women. Today, women's environment movement pays the challenge of equal right and giving women a status and prestige as human beings. Environment movement. We are aware that environmental degradation is a serious problem at national and international level. At the international level, several movements are working to stop the deterioration of the movement. We see a significant international cooperation in this field. In India, many movements are working on different aspects of environment. The environment movements are taking up issues like protection of biodiversity, protecting different sources of water, protection of forest, green belt, pollution of rivers, use of chemicals and their ill effects, etc. Consumer movement. Consumer movement emerged in India after the Consumer Protection Act came into existence in the year 1986. This movement has a broad objective. The movement believes that each member of the society is a consumer. Due to the changing nature of social and economic system, consumers face different problems. Adulteration, increased cost of items, frauds in weight and measures are some of the problems. The consumer movement works to protect consumers from such type of frauds. The movement increased the participation of people in public life. The post-1980 movements are called neo-social movement as their nature is different from earlier movements. These movements are issue-based. It means they try to organize issue-based mass movements. Summary. In this chapter, we learned how political parties help the citizens of our country to make their life more comfortable by taking up issues of farmers, laborers, youth, women, businessmen, and senior citizens of our country. Thank you.